What's going on, everybody? So I decided to do a couple of water solutions for the goats, the chickens. Not done with the chicken one, but I started the goat one and I got it working already. So basically, I took a 2x4 and then I cut it up. Now, how long did I cut it up?
There's a sky glowing, full of power living, yeah, we off the grid, oh. 40 acres where the wild winds dance. Welcome to the life at a WR, pledge WTR, hear the coyotes cry. Open house growing.
Once again, it's on. What up, guys? Welcome back to the WTR Ranch. So, if you're new here, thanks for dropping by. My name is TP, by the way. My bad. So it's actually very, very windy outside today. Crazy windy. I'm getting some 20-mile-an-hour gusts. Probably hear the wind chimes in the back. The boys are down there chilling. Goats is over there chilling. But basically, so anyway, all of that. What I need to do today is make some more water solutions for all the animals, the chickens, the goats, even the dogs and cats. Just an outdoor watering station, a couple of different ones that I've been thinking about that I saw. When I did some little research on YouTube, one of them I liked was the barrels cut in half, either vertically or horizontally, and then so I want to try some of the horizontal ones using these barrels that I cut up. I got get these for free, so it is what it is. I prefer not to use white for water because of algae. I don't want to spray paint it or anything because I don't want that to contaminate the water. So, especially for the goats, because these two are going to be for the goats. They drink a lot of water. New barrels that I cut are going to be for just the other animals around the ranch. Not the cows, though. Not the cows. Not cows.
So yeah, what I do when I obtain these barrels is, one, most of the time, they got holes in them. So this is a chemical, obviously, organic peroxide. So it's hydrogen peroxide, but stronger. This will burn your skin. So what you do, well, when I get them, these barrels are already pre-cleaned, holes drilled, and most of the time these labels are peeled off. If they're not, anyway, I cut them open. I'm gonna let them sit out for a couple days just to make sure they're air dry. I just sprayed them out one more time just to make sure. But like this side, you see this side? I just need a lid there, and that's just still pretty good. That could be a water barrel for an animal. Same thing with this one. Once this one is all cleared out, I don't got no holes in this one, so I don't have holes in this blue barrel. So this one I might use as the chicken coop barrel. But I also have this one that I split in half. I'm thinking 2 different water containers. Only problem with that one is that it's clear, which I will too.
Not done with the chicken one, but I started the goat one and I got it working already. So basically, I took a 2x4 and then I cut it up. Now, how long did I cut it up? And I cut them in a 12-inch long. I did that because down here, about 12 inches to keep this from rocking and rolling. So then all I'm gonna do is grab a couple washers with some screws. Zoop, zoop. Might not even grab any washers. I might just screw them in. And then I got a working system and I'm gonna shave off all of this plastic. So I've already did that on one side of this. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put that in there. Yeah, so it was extra windy that day. So that's just me marking off my 12-inch blocks and then cutting them up. So I have at least 8 12-inch 2x4s to use as my legs. So now I'm taking one that I already measured and then just marking it off on this next piece of used 2x4 that I found, cutting that up. As you can see, I'm starting to lose light. It's getting dark out there, but it's all good. We're gonna get this done. Next, I'm gonna see how I'm going to plan to put them. I was originally going to put them on that side, but looking at that top right there, I noticed it would be hard. So I just changed plans right there, and I'm going to put them on the side. It was just easier. I had to drill pallet holes because that plastic was just too hard to drill through with the screw, and I'm by myself. That's pretty much it though. Let's get it to work. One more time, let's go. Better lighting today too. Like where I'm standing at, that's where the snake was, right down there. Now I gotta look under there every time. Ooh, another windy one. The wind up here be kicking, man. Oh yeah, let's get the drill. Everywhere. All right, so I learned from the first time doing this. This is actually pretty hard to do. Solo. Hey, yo, Christian. I just need help for a second. Just the first 4 screws. Because it's hard to do this solo. Just kind of hold this right here. There you go. Oh yeah. Some holes inside the plastic because the screws were too hard. Get my drill bit. I mean, the plastic's too hard. Plastic is too hard. Watch out. There. Right there. Just go ahead and drill all of them right quick. So, luckily I had that drill bit. Sit you there. So I drilled those holes, and now I'm gonna put the first screws in, or not. All right, cool. That's all I need your help for. I can do the rest now. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. So let's get the rest of these screws in. This should go quick. All right, there she is. Done and done. Well, almost done. Let's shave off some of this extra plastic, shall we? Change up. Got the angle grinder. All right, threw that on the charger on the EcoFlow. That's my battery charging station for my tools. This one's full, let's go. So this is number 2. Number 1 I already did. I'm about to show you that next. But this is the finished product. That's like perfect, but you put water in it, it's not gonna. That's all that matters. I just need somewhere for the animals to go in here, drink some water, live a good life, and all that good stuff. But let's go look at the one that's already done. Yeah. We're gonna go look at this one. This one's already done. Oh, it's a nice day out here. So this is what we got for the already done one. It's a little dirty already, but it's perfect. Goes get their head in, and it holds way more water than the little black bucket over there that we were using. So that's pretty much perfect. Everybody's happy in here. In Golandia. Oh yeah, I was supposed to say Golandia like that. My bad. I'll be forgetting. But everybody's on chill time over here. Water system installed. Now we need to go do a chicken one. So the second one is going to be for the girls. We're going to put it right on the other side of that fence right there, so it makes it easy for everybody to fill up their water. There's more. Can't forget about the dog and cat water. So this barrel, what I'm about to do, shout out to co-worker, homegirl Leslie. I saw her video on how her pig gets water. So I was like, that's a great idea. So I'm gonna take this other side of this bucket. Remember, the other one has holes in it, so it's a planter. This one, it just got the 2 things in there, which luckily I got the lid. It might leak, but it'll be fine. So this one, I'm gonna have to carve out a little section so the animals can stick their head in. I gotta go low enough that the cats and the dogs can be able to, you know, put their head in there. And then I'm gonna set it up somewhere and put some water in it and see what happens. So let's do that right quick. So I went to grab the saw and I forgot I got the multi-tool too. So I'm gonna try to see if I can do this with the multi-tool first. Then I'm gonna use the saw. If I can. Bam. Got that off. Now I have to grind this plastic off. And once this has water in it, that should be good enough for almost everybody to get into. How'd you get wrapped up, little dog? Not too shabby. So bam, now I got a new watering thing for all the regular animals, not farm animals, not goats and chickens. Dogs, cats. Not the cows though. Not your cows. Not your. And then them cows probably finna roll up. Ooh, a little scratch. Because it's starting to get, well, today not, but it's starting to get a little warm out here. So yeah, that's that. So looks like I did spring a leak. I know what it is. It's that top right there. Let's see if I get this up. It's dripping right out of there. So I'll let that drain out. Screw it back on with some plumber's tape and maybe put some sealant on there. And bam, that's another waterer right there. You want to get some, don't you? Want some water? When I fill it up.
So in here, what's up, B? There's the other one. It's a little more in the shade, so it won't have to be cleaned as much with algae. But it's inside the young ladies area, which they're going crazy right now. Hi, Bonnie. See the cows and did this? See what the cows and did? Pushing this, made my fence all loose. I don't know how they made it. I had to do all that weird stuff right there. But next, I'm building a pallet perimeter fence. Yeah, I'm fencing these cows off. That's it. But anyway, back to water solutions. Bam, they got that now. Plus, this was their original setup, that bucket of water with all that alfalfa in it, but that's much better. So now I can use that bucket. Use that bucket for something else. Okay, y'all wildin'. I'm getting out of here. Enjoy y'all after animal feeder updates. So I went ahead and put some plumber's tape on that one. Screwed it back in and then filled it. I overfilled it a little bit. That's why I watered down there. But I put it in the pool just in case it leaked. But it's holding steady, looks like. So bam, another one. Another water solution.
Now we need to go make a chicken one. All right. Chicken one is a little more complicated because shout out to Edge of Nowhere Farms. If you don't know who that is, go ahead, YouTube search them. I got a lot of information from them. They're closer to Phoenix, so it's a little hotter. So my chicken coop was built kind of following their system, and this water contraption out of this barrel I'm about to make is pretty much from me watching how they feed or give water to their chickens. So we're gonna go check that out.
All right, so I'm supposed to get this barrel. It's supposed to be my chicken feeder. So I messed up a little bit. That's why this is gonna be challenging. Because this obviously does not fit inside of there. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of extra work because this is supposed to go in there to tie on to the back of this to then add this on. So this is gonna screw in there like that. This is attached to this washer like that, bam. So I will have to put this in there, then drill my hole with the bit that's attached, because that bit should fit this right here, just like that. Drill that hole in, then I'm supposed to drop, I think I'm supposed to drop this one in. I can't remember. I don't remember. I think I'm supposed to drop this one in, push it through, or either one, this one in. No, that wouldn't make sense. I would have to drop this one in, push it through, and then turn. Yeah. Anyway. This one ain't fitting either. So what I'm finna do is improvise.
Cut right here, make a little flap. Drop this in there. This is gonna screw through the bottom. Screw that on. Then I'm gonna tap this in here like so. Once that's tapped in there like that, luckily I got a couple extra of these. Tap this 1 inch male to a slip. The slip's gonna go in, climb that bow like that. That's gonna stick out the barrel like that. This pipe, I don't need a ball valve because I got one. So I'm probably gonna cut this one off, put a coupler on here, and then extend this pipe all the way down to an end, and then put a cap on it. These right here, I'm gonna put little water, little bird feeder things, you know, the ones that drip. So it's gonna be a little drip system so they can just click, 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 click. So we're gonna see how that works. So got this side gonna be cut. Or no, opposite. So I'll come out of the barrel, go this part right here. Somewhere right here is gonna bust into the chicken coop. Then it's gonna make an elbow, and then it's gonna be tilted downward like this. So there's a slight slope. So when the water fills up at the end, and the cap, bam. So the pipe will look something like this coming down out of the barrel into the chicken coop, and it'll have water. I don't like using all those couplers. Let's see. So bam. And then bam. So that should be a long enough water run for all the chickens coming out of the bottom of this barrel. Once again, shout out to Edge of Nowhere Farms. It's an amazing idea. Hopefully it works. We're gonna find out. Bam. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it today though. I gotta go with that pipe glue. Woo! Oh. Almost. Damn. Almost. Dang, this thing is tight. So, here, let's just see progress. Almost. I just need to be able to fit that piece down there. Jeez, that's crucial. Just need to be able to fit this inside of here. And that's it. From all the videos I've seen, I ain't never seen nobody how to do this. All right, with teamwork, I think I could get her done without damaging this too much, because I really don't want this to be completely open. I can still screw the lid on. I can still screw the lid on. I don't want this to be completely open. I want it to be somewhat sealed. So that way, after I do this, I'm probably just gonna put some kind of tape or something, some waterproof taping or something. But I just need this to be able to get inside of there, so I can get it in there. How I'm gonna do it, there's a YouTube video about it. You just tie some string around this. I gotta go back and rewatch it. Tie some string around it, drop it in there, and then you pull the string out of there, and then it just follows through the hole that you're gonna drill down there on the side. So we'll get into that in a second, but first let's figure this out.
like a. I need to get this into this hole right here. But the problem is that don't fit through there like it's supposed to, so I cut it. I can move it back. And let me get that, yeah, that piece right there. Thank you so much, Harry. Good job, YouTube. Rope plus something heavy. Yeah. Drops it down. My only issue was this was the wrong size, so I had to do that cut up there, but it's okay. Thanks, TJ. I appreciate the help. That was G. So now hopefully no leaks. Got it lowered up. Yeah, that's on there. Bam! DIY water barrel chicken feeder. Let's go. And I got these here cups. Got this pipe. I'm gonna drill a 3/8 inch hole. That's that bit right there. And then we're gonna screw it in and see what happens. Got my hole. Good. Let's see if this is supposed to just screw in there. Ooh, can't do this with one hand. All right, so I got those on here. I put a little taffy tape on there. Got these on. That pipe's gonna connect to this pipe. That pipe is gonna go into the thing. And then these are just the first two. I'll put some more on later. If this works, I'll put more on later. But it says 1 cup can feed up to 12 chickens. So, I mean, water. Give water up to 12 chickens. So we'll see how that works. 2 of them, only got 4 chickens. So no judgment chicken zone. So this is not exactly what I wanted, but because of this pipe right here. But I got the hose in there. I'm gonna have to add one more center block to keep this upright, because that's not right. But let's go inside and look. So water's running through, I can tell because the drip. And when I touch these things, water's coming out. It's hot water right now. But yeah, looks like new chicken water system. It's gonna work pretty good as long as it doesn't break. Let's go add a center block to that. And I could probably give her this table now. Ooh, because that's where, well, that's not their water, that's their water. This is just extra fun water. Now I could probably get this out of here. Let's do that. Yeah. Chicken water system, check. I'm gonna finish this off, and then that's about it for this one. Using it. Hey y'all, my family, thank you guys for watching and tuning in to this episode of TP from WPR Ranch doing some water solutions. I appreciate all y'all views, likes, comments, and subscriptions. Hey, God bless y'all. Good night. Yep, they found it.
There's a sky glowing, full of power living, yeah, we off the grid.